Despite everything written about Jimi Hendrix since his death, vital questions remain unanswered. There's far too much confusion, and I can't. Since 1970, declassified government documents, new witness statements, and pathological evidence have revealed a much clearer picture. It is now clear that Hendrix was not only aware that his life was in danger, but that he had deep, strong premonitions of his own death. No, any of this is really worth.
He looked me square in the eyes and said, "I won't be here." And I said, "What do you mean won't be here?" He says, "It's because I won't be in my body, I'll be dead."
Out of the blue, he said to the reporter, "I doubt I'll live to be 28 years old."
There's no reason to get excited.
I'd asked him would he be going back to Seattle. He's like, he said, "Next time I go to Seattle, it'll be in a pine box."
There are many here among us now.
And now, with the examination of declassified FBI documents from the 60s, it appears that Hendrix's death may be far more sinister. A political assassination. The 1960s saw a sea change in American politics and culture. The anti-Vietnam demonstrations and the rise of the Black Power movement caused rioting in the streets. A new youth culture emerged in both the black and white communities. A paranoid Richard Nixon and the FBI's J. Edgar Hoover would go to any lengths to prevent the emergence of strong leaders that could influence these young men and women, even murder. Potential leaders included rock musicians who commanded the attention of millions.
Hendrix linked up with the Black Panthers, and for that reason, he was a dead man.
Two people are central to the Hendrix story. One is his manager, Mike Jeffrey.
Mike Jeffries was a very strange, slightly shady character that sort of existed on the managerial sort of aspect of rock music. Always walked around in dark glasses with kind of off-the-shoulder camel hair coat and things, you know, looked a bit like a kind of caricature mafia. Spoke in a whisper. He wasn't terribly well liked, as far as I recall. Everybody was very suspicious of Mike Jeffries, and I think with some genuine reasons.
The second person is Monica Dannemann, a 24-year-old German woman who spent the last few days of Jimmy's life with him.
Monica was a kind of like ex-ice skating star that was sort of show business character, you know? And she wanted to get her foot in the door, I think, of celebrity rock. Jimmy was a great entrance.
Monica's memories of the day before Jimmy died were dim, but she remembered going to Ronnie Scott's club so Jimmy could jam with Eric Burdon and his new band, War. Devon Wilson was already at the club.